Okay, so now let's start to have some fun. I'm going to talk about the contacts. Of course, the contacts is everything for you. It's your database of customers, of prospects, and so on. And you can have everything in Fotostudio, and it will be easy to find and to access. So for now, I have nothing, of course. I'm going to add a first contact. You have the add button here, and I just want to show you that this button is available everywhere. So on every screen here, you have the add button to add a prospect, a shoot, and so on. So let's add just a contact here. And first of all, you can select the contact type. So you have client, prospect, provider, or partner. I'm going to say to leave it for client for now. I'm going to put first name. Let's say this is Cécile. Nothing is mandatory here. You can put everything you want, but you don't have to fill all the fields, of course. Nothing is mandatory. So you can take the street, the country, everything. You have the company. If this is a professional client, you have a company and tax number, for example. You can add a picture. And very useful, you have the birth date. So if I select the birth date here, let's say like this, I can tick this box. And if I do this, Fotostudio will automatically send an email to your client for you every year. You don't have to do it. It will be easy. And you can, of course, customize this email. So this is very nice. I'm going to create this client. And now you can see that I'm in a client page, a client record view. And I will see all the details. So the name of the client, the type, the address, email address, phone number, how old she is, and so on. And then you have different boxes where you will find other information. So the first one is the connections. And the connections is very nice because, for example, let's say you have a family shoot, a family session, and you have the mother as a main client, and you want to add all the family members in there. So you want to add the children, for example. Let's say that here my wife Cécile has a daughter. So we have a daughter called Alice. She was born this date, and we can say this is our daughter. And then you also have this box here, and if I tick it, Cécile here, the main contact, will receive an email when this is Alice's birthday. So this is very nice. Our clients are loving it. So all our photographers, they use this feature, and all the clients are receiving birthday wishes from them, for the family and so on. And it works very, very well. And the beauty is that you don't even have to think about it. Fotostudio is doing for you automatically. So here we also have the age of the daughter or the baby or so on. This can be useful if you are doing pictures of kids. Then you have tabs here, and you have the calendar. So in the calendar, you will see the shootings you have for this client and the appointment. So appointment is really a classic meeting. It's not a shoot. So it's, for example, if you want to meet this person before the shoot, have a drink or so on, this is an appointment. But here you have the shootings, and all the magic happened in the shootings in Fotostudio, but I will talk about it in the next video. Then you have the email tab, and here you will see all the emails you sent to this client using Fotostudio. And what is very nice is that you will see if the client opened the email or not, and if they clicked on a link. So if you sent an invoice, for example, they clicked on the link, you will know it. So this is nice because you can know if the email was received, or if maybe it was in the spam folder, and then you have to contact your client by phone or something else. And of course, all the scheduled email will be listed here too, for example, the birthday emails and so on. Then you have the documents. You will see all the estimates, invoices you created for this client, and you can add some files. So for example, you have pictures or documents you want to save there, you don't want to lose them, and you can add it there. But of course, your client will not see them. So this is only for you. Okay. And finally, you have the notes, and there you can add everything you want. So if your client calls you and tells you something you don't want to forget, you can simply type it here and add it, and it will be there forever. Okay. That's it for this page. You have the edit button, you have the merge button if you want to merge the contacts, and you have archive. So if you don't want you are not working with this client anymore, you want to archive it but not delete it, you can still do it. In the contacts page, what is very important is that you can do advanced search. So let's say, for example, you want to see all the clients who came to your studio last year to do a baby shoot, for example. You can easily do that here. You can find all the clients who came to your studio and spent more than for 400 euros, for example. You have many filters there. You can save your queries and use them later. So it's very, very useful if you want to work on your client's database. Okay, so let's create now another contact, but a prospect this time. So I'm going to create a prospect. And this name is, oops, I missed. So now this is a prospect. Let's add it. So you can see that there are two differences between a prospect and a client. You can set a status. For example, at the moment, my prospect is new, but it could be interested, not interested, and so on. And you can manage these statuses. You can create your own here in the settings. You have settings and you have prospect status. So you can create your own status for prospect. And you can also tell what they are interested in. So what kind of shoot are they interested in? If you go to the prospect screen, this is the same thing as the contact screen, but here you will only see prospects. So in the contact screen, you see every kind of contact, client, prospect, partner, and so on. But here it's only prospects. And of course, you can classify them by status. So that's the interesting part about it. So you will always know where you are with your prospects and who you have to contact next. Also, one last thing is that in Fotostudio, you can create automatically your prospects with your contact form. So on your website, if you have a contact form, you can link it to Fotostudio. So every time someone submit your contact form, it will create a prospect here. And you will, of course, receive an email. But I will talk about contact forms in another video. Okay, that's it for this one. Thank you.